We,
Are we moved over now?
yes, we are.
Okay, hi. Hello, internet. Hello, friends. Welcome back to another game session of Just Roll With It and Slay the Dragon. Um, I am Talia, aka Starfire, aka your Chaos Master, and we're going to see how the session goes because I am doing this remotely out of off of my iPad and my phone. So wish us luck. Um, Bear with me if there's any technical difficulties. I apologize in advance if there are. All right. Someday we'll get those character cards up, but until then, we've got Sandwich playing our human paladin Gallant. We have Krim playing Crimson, the tiefling um, fighter ranger person, with his little companion Ember. We've got TJ playing Albert Cupertino, our also human paladin, kind of turned monk. My character is again Talia, who is a tiefling, and she is a bard rogue. Um, Tekken is playing Jekin, our bard necromancer. Matt is playing Matthias, our dwarven druid fighter, and Muffin is playing Idella, our human cleric, with her companion Brutus, the white shepherd dog. Um, let's see. I don't think I have any announcements or anything like that, just that I'm out of town. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. I know we're very anxious about what's about to happen, so let's just get into it. So, the party is currently attending a masquerade party for one of the nobles of Galdona, Alistair, and his daughter Coraline for her birthday. Jekin was asked to perform for the guests, and he did, as well as receive some backup from Talia with her music. After the performance, the party enjoys the evening and dances to other musical performances. Eats, just has a good time, even drinks. Um, towards part of the night, there's a bit of a slow dancing session. Jekin is asked to dance by Coraline, the birthday girl, to dance. Talia asks Gallant to dance as well, and Matthias and Krim have an interesting pairing moment as well. Whilst dancing, a mysterious masked man approaches Gallant and Talia to interject and dance with Talia, much to Gallant's opposition to that. The man manages to kind of cut in and kind of takes Talia to go dance, and a woman approaches Gallant to kind of continue dancing with him as well. Idella notices this, and both Idella and Brutus, being very observant, observe this, see the tension between the two of them, and goes to approach Gallant and the woman to try to get Gallant's gun back to him. As she approaches and starts to speak to the woman, she recognizes that it is the enemy, Lunara, the vampire that they had encountered a little while back before, right before they entered into Galdona. Let's see. She basically calls out to the party. Well, she calls out to Albert to say, "Yo, come get your girlfriend." Kind of announced, like, kind of in a way warning everybody, the rest of the party, that something's up. and she tries to interject in between Gallant and Lunara, but Lunara is stronger and manages to kind of keep her away, and has basically a death grip on Gallant, to the point where he is having almost a hard time breathing. Very tight grip around him. That is where we left off. Let's see. Let me double check to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yes, and then everybody is starting to make their way over to Gallant and Lunara to help out. Albert manages to cast which one was it? Was it Detect Good and Evil? I forget.
He cast Divine Sense.
Thank you, Divine Sense, and he does locate a few other undead as well. So there are others amongst the group, maybe kind of on the outer side where the guests are as well. So that is where we left off. Let's see. So, like I said, Lunara kind of has her arm kind of wrapped around Gallant's waist very, very tightly, and just kind of like death gripping him. Gallant, I would say that you are technically considered grappled at this moment. You could try, like, you do have technically one free hand, because she doesn't have it wrapped around that. I know that I believe Matthias threw Krim over towards them. Mm-hmm. He misses because she was able to dodge, and Albert was was pretty much there as well. And Jekin left Coraline to come see what's going on as well. So I think that's where we left off.
Yes.
What would you guys like to do?
I would like to try to tackle them to free Gallant from her grip.
Okay. Let's see. Kind of. Okay. Go ahead and let's see. Go ahead and roll an athletics check for me, Albert. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So hold on.
Going down.
Over to.
Don't be so fucking sure.
Yes. Where did it go? Where did my screen go? Hold on. I'm sorry. Eesh. Can you guys see the? Okay, there it is.
I got kicked.
It's so tiny. Oh no! Okay, well, Albert, let's see. So, Albert sees the situation and sees Lunara with a death grip around Gallant, and kind of charges at them. Let me see here. What is All right. So, so you managed to charge at her, and with a bit of a struggle, you managed to actually get her free from Gallant. So Gallant, you are now free. As you guys are kind of like squabbling over here, Alistair starts to make his way. He sees the commotion and starts to make his way over with some guards as well. What would you guys like to do next?
I would like to head over to Ardella to retrieve my weapon.
Okay.
I'm like right there, so I hand it off.
Okay. Idella gives you back your weapon. Now you have your gun back.
Beautiful.
So, have we officially started the confrontation, or are we still like just seeing what happens?
I would say, with your attack with Lunara, I would say go ahead and roll initiative.
Fuck.
Okay, well.
Albert attacked him. Attacked her. Nice initiative.
Ooh.
Very nice initiative.
Where's the initiative thing again?
It's dead center of the character sheet, right next to AC.
Ooh, nice roll, Crab.
Doesn't matter. Matthias is better.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Look at all of you guys' initiatives, man. Okay. Let's see. Do we have?
You want to send this roll, the result of this roll, to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
We see it rolled, though.
Yeah, so, okay. I'm going with your first roll, unfortunately, Tekken, because...
No, that's okay. I didn't know if you guys saw it.
Okay, I'm just going to keep track because yes, we do have to technically have tokens on the board, but like I said, I did not make any maps because I am lazy and I wasn't sure what was going to happen. So, so we are just going to, give me just 1 second while I record initiatives. So, okay, so we have Matthias, Krim, Idala, Matthias, Krim, Idala, and Gallant.
Don't you need to roll her initiative to see where she is in the mix, or no?
Who? Me?
No.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm so caught up with everybody else's that I did not do that.
True.
Okay.
Is she going to be before or after Brutus?
She will be, give me 1 second.
No worries.
I will say that she will be before Brutus. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, okay. Okay. So, why does it do that? Okay, weird. Okay. So, Matthias, you are. What would you like to do?
You don't have any suggestions? To be honest, I missed.
Well, none of us have our weapons.
I think you need to kind of. Oh yeah, fuck.
So we're relying on brute strength and magic.
Yeah, I have that.
Way to go, Albert.
Yeah, that's literally why I screamed fuck.
What could I do that would result in a strength roll?
I'm sorry?
You can wild shape, yeah?
You can shapeshift, yeah. Yeah, because you're a druid, man. What am I doing? Hello?
Okay. Sorry, this is out of character problem. But
It's okay.
Grayson was distracting me, and I don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh, okay. Basically what happened is, basically Albert just attacked Lunara, and we are technically now in combat. That's basically it.
Is she still gripping onto the sandwich, or
she is no.
Gallant?
She is not. Gallant is no longer grappled. He is now free. He has his gun. He was able to hand. Idella was able to hand it off to him. Excuse me.
Okay.
So now, now Albert and Lunara kind of like collided, but now they're kind of like they were able to kind of like push each other back. So now the combat has started with you, with whatever you want to do.
We don't know what the hell Inara's even doing here, huh?
She
You did
Has a
not.
grudge against us.
Nobody's really. Honestly, the only thing that people have done is tried to attack her. So.
No. I was just trying to get her off a Gallant. What do you mean attack her?
Well, I mean, okay, assault.
Well, I got her off a
She
Gallant.
started it.
Jeez.
To be fair, she did start it.
That's what she gets for playing with people's emotions.
So yeah, Albert has some feelings about this.
So, Matthews, you
wanna
can do
try to
whatever the heck you
restrain
want to
her
do.
somehow.
Okay.
You have like a vine graft spell or something?
I do have something like that. Tangle. But it would probably entangle all of us because it's the wide radius.
It is a wide radius.
Yeah, maybe try like. I don't think we're gonna really do well in this fight.
Yeah. So grasping weeds, grasping weeds and vines, sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square from within 90 feet up to a minute. So it grapples.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Unless, it might. If we're just trying to, like, kill her.
I think we're just trying to get her away.
Gallant could shoot her if I managed to.
We also should be careful of the people of the party too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
I'm okay with it.
I should try
It's up to you guys.
restrain
Whatever
her
you
with
wanna
my
do.
strength alone, or maybe shapeshift into like freaking boa constrictor and like.
You may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Okay, Lord Farquaad. Calm down. Okay. Well,
Are there any how far away am I? Do I need to move first?
He's
Let's
pretty
see.
far. I mean,
I would say that you're still pretty. I would still say that you're pretty far, so you would need to move because you basically launched Krim towards them, and you still kind of have to run up. But with your max movement, I would say that you could technically do like do at least a if you have any long range attacks or anything like that. I would say you could probably move up your moving your full speed. I would say it probably gets you about halfway to there actually. I'm sorry. I'm trying to picture it all in my head. because you're kind of towards the middle. I'm picturing Gallant, Lunara, and Albert and Idella kind of towards the outskirts of kind of where the dance floor is. Jekin, you're starting to kind of getting you're like about halfway to reaching them as well. Matthias, because you threw Prim, you're kind of still heading over there. So, oh yeah, Crim's up there too. Hello?
I'm thinking, sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Because
It went very
I can't,
quiet.
like-
Like everybody just went quiet, and I was like,
Because I can't move enough to instantly be in like hand-to-hand combat range.
I would say
That
not
limits
quite.
my options. Yeah.
Mhm.
Are there?
You can start throwing party goers.
God, no.
Throwing cream didn't work, so let me grab the bartender.
Yeah.
I guess.
You do have action surge. That just gives you an extra action. So, for short rest. So,
You could turn into a bird and fly over there, and then attack. Because
Would that increase his speed at all?
bonus.
But
I mean, I
think
imagine
the
you could
active
fly
shape-shifting, I think, takes
farther.
action, doesn't it? I don't know.
I would say,
You
yeah,
have an extra action.
I would say shape shifting or wild shaping into like I said, I would say that you could probably get about halfway to them, and then at that point, if you want to shape shift, you can, but you won't be able to reach them. Well, actually, no, I would still say that like yeah, your movement would still be it would just still be that. Okay, yeah. You can move, and if you want to shapeshift, you can, but then that would be the end of your turn. You can move your max, or you can do
Are we outside?
I mean,
Yeah, we're
yes.
on the dance floor.
The basically you guys are in a very, very large rectangular courtyard. It has like some tables around. There is a large space for like party goers to dance. Yeah, pretty much. It is kind of like a garden party, but like it is in a courtyard, so it is kind of like blocked in a rectangle kind of all around, but not necessarily with walls. Like there's kind of like, I guess, pillars kind of leading into like garden areas as well. So so it is outside. You can see the stars and whatnot and stuff like that. So
my speak with plants ability. Oh wait, it's still 30 feet. But if I move 30 feet and then... Okay, I'm sorry, I'm taking way
How
too
far
long.
would you say he
you can
from?
speaking with plants does not necessarily mean you can control plants. The speak with plants, you can ask it
Well,
a
this is
question.
giving
basically.
them ability to communicate with you and follow your simple commands. But maybe that's not so simple. What I'm thinking. All right. Uh, I'm going to move as close as I can and shapeshift.
Okay. Okay.
Or sorry, wild shape.
It's the same thing, my dude. What would you like to shapeshift into?
I'm thinking a giant ass boa the snake.
Okay. So you run up with your tiny little legs and make it about halfway to you make it about halfway to between where your start point and to where the rest of the party in Lunara is. And as you kind of are getting to that halfway, that maximum point of movement, you shapeshift into like this giant boa constrictor, like at least like I would say you're pretty big. I would say probably like a 20-footer. That's pretty big, and you thick. All of the party goers, just all the party goers, kind of start to like scream and panic and are just like, what the heck is going on?
Oh shit!
A lot of people are very not fond of snakes, so some people start to kind of like run away or move away from you. But that will end your turn. Krim,
Just
what
found out
would you
there's
like?
a flying snake.
So in regards to Lenara, where am I?
Mhm.
Like, am I the closest point of contact, or is like?
I would say
Gallon has
Albert
moved
is.
now.
Yes, Gallon has moved. Gallon is over by Idella. Lunara and Albert are kind of grouped together. You're kind of like in between the two groups. Let me see here. Hold on. Let me see if I could do something. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Can't we just place tokens on this screen just to show us like?
I was going to here. Let me actually. Hold on. Why does it do that? Hold on. I'm working on it slowly but surely. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to move to a blank screen because that helps. Okay, so let's see. So do that. So let's pretend. Why is it doing that? It just does not like me drawing. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we're just going to. Oh my god. Again, sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Why? Let me move him, please. Thank you. Okay, so Malthius is right about here. Little teeny tiny squares. Can you guys see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a little wonky for me. So, hold on. Why? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's about right. Okay. Okay, let it be known that I actually do not like doing this on my iPad. Good to know. Again, sorry for the slow, very technical difficulties.
Está bien.
Hmm.
Thank you, baby. Oh my god. Damn, okay, my bad. I won't take your pre, son. MB.
Okay, and I'm missing one more. Okay. Sorry that took a while. That's where everybody is, relatively. I would draw a perimeter, but for some reason my iPad does not want me to draw a perimeter. So, yes. Does that help answer your question, Krim?
Oh, I'm my dumbass. I'm zoomed all the way out. So, yeah, actually, perfect. Okay. I think my course of action here is just going to. I think my course of action here is just going to be like rushing to Albert.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go to Albert, pull him slightly back, so he's. Would that give her opportunity of attack? Me moving him.
Why? What the heck? I swear this thing hates me. You just disappeared off screen. Hold on.
Is that it?
You're good. I'm just reading anyway.
Just reading.
What spiritual weapon does. So I have a weapon for 1 minute.
Yes, remember some of you guys have actually have magic.
Just seeing if it's worth it though.
I've got these hands.
You do indeed have those hands.
I do have this too. So everybody else can
Would
read.
it help
Almost
if I put my own thing on it?
Honestly, you might be. Yes, please. You guys, I'm going to say control your own because I am having difficulties.
It's okay.
Yeah, you're chill.
Okay. Yeah, so move where you want to go.
Oh, I asked if moving him would give would make opportunity of attack.
not say no, because I would say that you're just kind of like pulling him back. I would say no.
Okay. I think I'm gonna move him a
Okay.
little bit away from her.
Okay.
And I think the best course of action here would probably be just I'm gonna ask her why is she with name again? I'm so sorry.
We don't know the name
Who?
of the person who's dancing with.
You don't. Yeah, you don't know who's. Yeah, yeah, you don't know who she's with.
No, Big Bad.
Oh, the dragon.
Archon?
Oh, Archon.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her why is she his servant?
Okay.
I think
So okay.
that's
So go
right.
ahead and make your movement.
What would that be? Persuasion, charisma?
I mean, you're technically not persuading her to do anything. You're just asking a question. So I wouldn't say that that's necessarily like a roll. Did you want to like?
Because I don't imagine she's gonna offer this
Persuade
information
her
up
to
freely.
like.
Answer your question.
I wouldn't say that that's necessarily persuasion. It's just asking a question.
Okay. Then instead, I'm just gonna get between them, and I'm just gonna be like, how about we all just settle down, relax. Those guards are coming. So regardless, here you're outnumbered.
Okay.
Wait, does she have weapons?
You don't know?
She's a vampire. She is a weapon.
It's all mystery. Okay. So you get in between her and Albert, and you say your piece. I apologize. What did you say?
that for both sides to settle down, and that there's no need for an all-out brawl at this moment. She's outnumbered, and there's guards on the way, so there's no reason not to calm down or like have peace for a second.
She just she smiles and kind of chuckles to herself. She's like, I'm perfectly calm. And for the record, I was just dancing with that gentleman over there before your friend decided to, intervene and stuff. So I'm perfectly calm.
Yeah, your death grip is just dancing, huh?
She called me a gentleman.
She kind of like Lunara kind of like winks at Gallant a little from afar, and she's like,
Here's
she's also like, let the guards come. We'll see what they do. Is there anything else that you would like to do, Krim? You technically still have an action.
No.
Okay. All right, that ends your turn. Idella, what would you like to do?
God, I don't know her charisma stat. That's the problem. Because if I know her charisma stat, I'd probably use banishment, and hopefully she doesn't roll great charisma.
You can try. You can try whatever the heck you want.
Okay. I'm gonna try banishment.
Okay.
Don't see it on my spell sheet though.
It might be under your like your feats list, because I think I did it weird and I put it under. Okay. So you attempt to send one creature that you can see within 60 feet to another plane of existence for 1 minute. Must use concentration. The target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished. While there, the target is incapacitated. The target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest unoccupied space if that space is okay. And you can use that once per long rest. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So,
try to do that.
okay.
But I don't see it in my abilities.
It's going. I just saw it. Hold on. Where did it go? It's in. It's like right under. Like where you're. I don't know what these are called. Are these? These are your features and traits because I'm weird and I decided to put it there. It's going to be the 1, 2, 3rd from the bottom for you.
Features and traits, you said?
Yeah. So basically, on your main page, on the far right column, and at the very just scroll to the very bottom, and you'll see it 3rd from the.
Right. No, I see that, but if I click on it, I don't know if it will actually, because I need to roll to see if she will outroll me, correct?
Oh yes. Okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me look things up because I don't know if I realized I didn't put a base roll. Hold on.
Man, we are stocked for healing, though. That is for sure.
That is very true. Okay. We'll just say she has to get. I'll make sure to put this in the description too. She has to be basically, let's say a 13.
A 13.
Actually, no, I take that back. We'll do a 15.
Okay.
She has to beat a 15. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. So, you cast the spell from where you are, and let's see.
I'm just hoping, just banishing her, we can have time to talk to the hosts and move everyone.
And she has to do a charisma saving throw, right?
Yeah.
With that roll.
Bless. She had a 10.
All right. Oh, she got a nat 1. All right.
That means she's
Okay,
a plus 9 for charisma save. Oh, jeez.
All right. So lucky for you, you kind of throw out your hand and cast banishment, and as she just kind of like is smirking at Prim, she just kind of like goes poof. Pretend she's off screen now. She just goes poof. She's in another world along with the one lost Crim that is no longer on screen. Okay, so she goes poof for a full minute. At this point, I would say that the combat is ended because the threat has been neutralized. Sandwich, did you get?
I think she
Did you get kicked?
Did I what?
Did you get kicked?
Yeah, I don't see him.
Did I get kicked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
No,
are.
I'm here.
Oh, there you
I can see
are. Okay,
everything.
there you are. Okay. So she is gone for technically a minute.
Question.
Yeah. Yes.
Does she reappear where she left?
where she left, or like the space nearby if that space is filled.
Like the spot she got banished from. Does she reappear in that exact same spot?
Yes. If it's occupied, she'll appear in the next free spot.
Here's a better question. Do we know this?
That's part of the spell. Yes.
You guys should see that she is not there anymore.
Yes.
No, I meant that she was going to reappear there.
Oh, I will I'll let you guys know that she's gone for a certain amount of time, and that we need to warn the host of what's going on, and either break up the party or just get everybody to safety. Because I have a concentration. It's up to, I don't even know how long this is for.
It's for a minute.
Okay, so we got a minute.
Literally.
So, okay, so, you kind of tell that to, amongst the ones that are at least nearby, and, Jekin and, Matthias, you can kind of hear it too. Idella, what would you like to do next?
Well, I think we're just waiting because...
I was gonna say let's finish up this round, because then that way because like I said, because she'll come back in like basically another minute, so like by the time you your turn comes around, then she'll reappear. So we'll still continue with the initiative.
Okay.
So anything that you would like to do besides, you can probably do movement. Banishment, I would say that, well, you can move. And do, I don't know. What would you like to do? Is what I'm trying to say.
I think I'm just
Quick
gonna...
question. Did she say that loud enough for the host to hear? Like, did she direct that towards the host that she banished that person?
Well, I think, is
the
it
host
music
is still kind. Yeah, there is still technically music playing. This happens kind of fast, so the music is still kind of playing. I would say that it kind of starts to like stop once they hear kind of like screams. Once Matthias turns into a giant snake, I would say that it's still like it's kind of starting to kind of like fade. Like it's starting to. They're not. They're like what the heck is happening, and they're basically stopping.
People running away yet?
Some people have run away, but kind of mainly on Matt's side because he's a giant snake.
Okay.
In fact, I would say that some people are actually kind of crowding, starting to like go over to you guys, curious to see what the scuffle is all about. So there are kind of people somewhat around you. And
how many other? You said there were other undead that I sensed.
Yes.
Do you know how many and like where they should be on the map?
Give me 1 second here.
If I'm not wrong, I think you said about 10. I might be wrong though.
I think I said. Hold on. I think I said 8 to 10, but
Jesus. We're gonna get jumped.
I would say I don't see in my notes how many I said. So we're gonna go with 8. We'll go with the lower one. And they're kind of on the outskirts of the outskirts of this of the grid, so they're not like they're basically not on the grid yet. They're still a decent ways away from everybody. All right. So again, people are kind of starting to crowd around you guys, seeing what's going on. Idella, what would you like to do?
I think well, I'm gonna let my companions know, like, we have a minute, like, we need to, like, warn people to move, like, find the host, just start moving people out of the way, because we don't know how pissed off she's gonna be when she comes back, and we also need to get to Talia, too.
Okay. So you tell this to the party. What would you like to move anywhere?
No, I'm gonna stay here so I can kind of keep an eye on the location.
Okay. Jackin, I would say that that Alistair is kind of like close, kind of nearby towards you because you were dancing with his daughter. So I would say that Alistair is where my tiny little dots are by you. I do not have tokens for him either, so.
Okay.
So for everybody who knows, the single dot next to Krim is where Lunara is going to reappear. And the multiple dots that are kind of over by Tekken is where Alistair currently is. Who's the owner of the party. Gallant, what would you like to do?
I will move right there.
Okay. I think you can move yourself if you're able to. Because if I try, you're going to go off the grid.
Bam.
Sweet. Okay. All right. You're going to move there. What do you want to do next? If anything.
That'll be it.
Okay. Also, the person with Talia is right in this square. Who is in the Discord?
That was Romaine.
Oh, okay. I was like, because I heard somebody join and then I heard somebody leave just now, so I was like, I didn't see who it was. Okay, so you moved there. Anything you want to do or say?
I have no words.
Okay, all right. Lunara is currently in another dimension, or plane, whatever, somewhere else. Not there. She can't do anything. Brutus, I'm assuming is going to stay with you, Idella.
Yes.
Unless you want... Yeah, okay. Albert, what would you like to do? Or move to?
I am going to move this way. And I'm going to yell at 30.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, you're good. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to yell towards Alistair. That woman wasn't undead. There are multiple undead presences here. And you need to inform your guests to leave.
He looks at you kind of like very confused and like, and he's like, okay, like he's kind of like processing it, but he looks a little bit like confused as to what is going on. he kind of looks around and doesn't like see anything like out of the ordinary besides kind of your scuffle. And he's like, are you sure of this? How do you know? And where did that woman go? Do you know who she was?
I just hold up my holy pendant and I tell him that I was a knight of Torm's Order and that woman was a vampire.
Okay. So he looks at you, and he does seem to be a little concerned, and he's like, okay, we'll try to get the I'll tell the guards to kind of start evacuating evacuating the guests, or just moving them away. Sorry, I'm trying to think.
And also, if you could have them bring us our weapons, it might get ugly.
He nods and he goes to find a guard, and actually starts to says basically you guys need reinforcements as well. Okay, so we're gonna say that he's off the grid now. Kind of talking to telling some guests to move away and for guards to kind of head over to you guys for more assistance. Jekken, what would you like to do?
I'm going to move towards the group.
Okay.
Remember, you have Alistair's daughter with you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna tell Alistair's daughter to kind of go to safety, go to safety, I guess.
Go to safety.
And,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay near
She kind of
guards and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, she goes to she nods and a little confused, and she goes to find her father, and again she goes off grid as well. Where do you want to move to towards your friends? You're gonna have to move yourself.
Can I move? How far can I move?
I think you can move up to 30 feet,
Yeah,
if I saw correctly, if I remember correctly.
You should be 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So we go back up to Matthias. What do you want to do?
Move closer.
Okay.
Wait,
Move yourself
sorry,
closer.
you didn't.
I'm technically not part of combat.
Oh.
Okay. So Matthias, you slither along and people again on your side kind of start screaming, kind of run away, still curious, but kind of still also running away. So you slither up to Jekken. What would you like to do next, if anything?
I don't know if there's anything do. We're just basically preparing for her to appear again, right?
Pretty much. All right. Krim, anything you want to do?
I'm gonna go up to the spot where she left and set my what is it called? My alarm.
Okay.
You know, it lasts for 8 hours.
Okay.
He's literally about
What?
to come back right now.
I was gonna say,
I was thinking you
what
just
is the
surround her with a flame wall.
what is the purpose of putting up your alarm?
I'd say so. Then
'Cause you guys-
immediate second she comes back, we know.
Well, you guys know that she comes back in a minute, so
And how
she's
long
gonna
does the
pop up
flame
right
wall
back
last?
Where
flame wall. I don't know if I put a duration of flame wall actually. I don't think I put a duration for flame wall, so I guess a while.
Isn't it usually like 10 turns? It's like 10 minutes.
I guess I will.
so she pops back into a wall of fire.
Pretty much.
That's good.
Would that occupy the space or no?
Not if you
I
do
think
it all
it
around it.
Yeah, I would say that you could do it around it.
Then that's what I'll do.
Okay. If you could, Mr. Krim, if you could draw like a little circle around that little dot that's there.
Right next to Albert or right next to you?
The
Or me,
dot
right?
that's
Next to
next to
you.
you.
Okay.
There's a little tiny dot that's next to you that represents where Lunara is going to appear back. Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna move.
Okay.
I'm gonna move out of that circle.
Okay, yeah, fair. Okay, so you move a little bit and cast basically a firewall in a radius around the area that she wants appeared. You all just see kind of like these flames appear. Again, so people kind of to the north of you, so like kind of the top of the grid area, they're kind of, again, those are the people that are kind of curious and kind of like looking to see what's going on. They're not necessarily like they're more curious than kind of like, they're curious and concerned more than like afraid yet. And they're kind of like observing you guys. At this point, you guys start to see guards appear kind of towards the edges of the grid. You start hold on. So
I have a question.
yes.
So detect poison and disease. Is vampirism a disease?
I don't think so. I have to look it up.
In D&D, I don't think it is.
We're gonna try
I
the
don't
same thing we
think-
did with the
Okay.
werewolf.
I don't think in D&D it's because in Skyrim, if I recall, lycanthropy and vampirism is kind of technically seen as like a disease or a curse. In
D&D, it's
In-
not a disease.
it's not a disease. You can be. There is like you can be turned though.
Yeah,
So
it's a
you could,
it's full transformation.
yeah, but it's not a
With that-
disease.
Yeah,
So that wouldn't be poison either.
no.
But all right.
In order to get rid of it, you need like a wish spell or a true resurrection, which none of us have.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so I made a few little places where some guards are starting to approach you guys.
We needed one of us needs to get to Talia too.
And then let me just double check something. Frickin' frick-a-frack. Let me just double check something too. Where did it go? I didn't put a time there either. Let me see the duration on this really quick. Okay. Okay. So, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. So I put little dots at where, kind of to the north of you guys, showing that, some guards are starting to appear. Gallant, actually, okay, so Idella, what did you want to do? I'm sorry. If anything.
Nah, I'm just gonna hold on until she shows back up.
Okay.
I can't
All
really
right.
do anything.
So
now
at
since it's her turn
this point, the minute has passed, and where did she go? Oh my goodness, this map! I swear to Bob. Okay. Okay. She appears right back in there, surrounded by. You kind of see through the flames. You see her. You see her appear again, and like she kind of flinches at the and in surprise with the fire surrounding her, and she does not like being surrounded by the fire, and she kind of like through the flames you can through the fire and the flames she will carry on.
Shut up.
She glares at you, you Idella, from through the flames. You can kind of see. At this point, she has actually like dropped her mask, so you guys can clearly see that it's Lunara, and she just like glares at you, kind of with like this silent rage. Okay, so at this point, Gallant, what would you like to do?
First of all, did I suffer any damage from that death grip?
No, I would say that you didn't. You were getting close to, but no, I would say you did not. You were just kind of losing your breath a little bit.
Right here. That is 30 feet.
Okay. Okay.
And from here, I can take aim directly at this bitch.
Try not to
Yes.
hit the guards, please.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
Ooh, nice.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Give me just 1 second. Okay, that does indeed hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Ooh, nice.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Why is
So
there a
you
line on a D6?
you always complain about that, you know?
Dude, it's so much better with the dots. Sorry.
It's so you know it's a 6 and not a 9.
On a D6.
Yeah, the 9 on the D6.
Okay, so you move into line of sight so that you're able to like see where she is, and you take aim, and you just hear kind of like everybody just kind of hears this little energy gun go like pew, and a straight beam of light just pierces through the air and hits Lunara, and she screams out in pain. Um, the like you can kind of see her like see her just not having a good time within the fire. She can't really move all that much, but she kind of takes a step back, but still within the ring of fire. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So at this point, okay, Gallant, it took your turn. Lunara is going to, what is she going to do here? Let's see here. Okay, do. Sorry, I'm reading things because I am trying to remember things. Okay, so Lunara is going to escape the ring of fire that Krim put up. She is going to shapeshift into. She's going to shapeshift into a bat, and she's going to move out of the flames. So let's see. I might need somebody's help with moving tokens. Let's see. She's going to move 2 squares north. Krim, can you help me move if you're able to? I don't know if you're able to. I just realized maybe not. No, you can move yourself. I don't think you can move Lenora. I just realized. Okay. How do I move? No, not the circle. Move the circle back. I got it. Okay. So Lunara has turned into a bat, and she is going to move 2 spaces to the north here. She's still a bat. And I would say that'll end her turn. What does Brutus want to do?
You can't really jump up and get her. I'm gonna have him move towards Talia, actually. I don't think I can move Brutus. I cannot move Brutus.
Where do you want to move him? Just like,
His speed's 40, so heading towards Talia.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, bear with me here. Oh my god. Okay. I swear, this iPad hates me. So right about, let's put him right about there. There. 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's about
5,
right.
6. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. Okay. So he's moved there. Let's see. Who's up next? Albert, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Real quick, my bless skill, is that a quick action, or would that take up my full action
I think that's an
for a turn?
action.
Yeah, I would say that's an action.
Okay. Well then, I'm going to move here, and I'm going to cast bless on the 3 party members nearest me, which
Okay.
is Matt, Matthews, Jekin, and Grim.
Oh yeah, I feel
So
so
each
blessed
of
right
them,
now.
Okay, so
each of them
can you
get an
can you click
extra
on?
1d4.
So you I would say you roll the 1d4. Let me just double check things. Okay, so okay. Okay, so yeah. So you get basically a bonus 1d4 on attack rolls or saving throws. For 1 minute. So like for a round.
For 1 turn, yeah.
So who did you say you wanted to bless again?
Matthias, Jekin, and Grim.
Okay, Matthias, Strecken, and Krim. Okay. So Matthias. Matthias, Strecken, and Krim. Okay, you guys get little blue dots to show that you guys have an extra 1d4 on your attack rolls. Your next attack roll, basically. It's up to a minute. Okay. Jekin, what would you like to do?
Okay. Let's see who could actually do some damage. I'm the last one, right? Then it's Gallant's turn, right?
You're the last one, and then it's Matthias's turn. Then it's back to the top of the round.
Who's at top? Hmm. I mean, I guess it won't hurt to try to attack it.
Okay.
I would have to move because
You would indeed.
somebody's in the way. So I'll move over here. It's 15 feet.
Okay.
Actually, just right here. That's I get 30 feet, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna move over here,
Okay.
just out of the way,
Okay.
and I will do Death Storm. To
Okay. Go ahead and roll for attack. Okay. So
Is this when he throws the extra D4 for being blessed?
yes, you can
That's for
roll. You
damage.
can roll your extra, your 1d. No, it's for an attack roll. It's to add to an attack. So so that is
15.
15. Let me just double check something. Okay. Unfortunately, because it's a tiny bat and you can hardly see her as a tiny bat, the death strum just misses and passes by her in the air. Yes. You go.
Okay.
No.
Can I just go back to where I was?
How far does you move?
30.
You cannot because that's your full movement.
Okay. That'll end my turn.
Okay. Okay. So at this point, more guards are starting to show up. So all of those little blue dots are all going to be like guards coming to see what's going on. Okay. Matthias, what would you like to do?
Well, how far up in the air is this bat?
I would say that the flames are like they're a little bit. I would say probably the flames are like 8 feet, so that like it's to the point where like it's over like a normal person's head. So 8 feet. So she's probably about 10 to 15 feet up in the air.
But being a fucking snake isn't very helpful anymore.
But you're a 20-foot
I mean,
snake. You could
you're a
reach
20-foot
15 feet
snake.
in the air. That's right.
Well, my idea was to try and I'm like a constricting snake, so I wanted to try and restrain her. Is that still in the cards?
I mean, you could
I move
technically
closer?
freaking try to bite her. Yes, you can move closer, for sure. Okay. And from here, I would say that you could do like a bite attack. I wouldn't say you would be able to do like a grapple because like the bat is very, very, very tiny. Like compared to you, the bat is tiny. So you could try to do like a bite attack to try to get her down to ground level again.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. In this case, let's see. Okay, so go ahead and roll. This is going to be fun because I haven't done this yet. Go ahead and roll the wild shape large for the attack in your attack card. Okay, so...
Oh, it took me a second to find it.
Yeah.
Oh,
God damn it, bro.
Okay.
it's a D4.
See, this is what
That's a
happens
D4.
when you practice. All right,
Oh
so
my god.
even then, it's still technically a critical, because you got a nat 1. Sorry, you got a nat 1. So, Unfortunately, you're a snake. You're not used to being a snake, so you're kind of really wobbly as you kind of like try to stand up as a snake and reach the high level. You try to go to bite her, and in a way, like you almost kind of like do like a jumping snake kind of thing, and try to like jump as a snake to get her, but then you miss and you fall and face plant onto the ground.
Rip.
Oof.
Yay.
Okay. That'll be your turn. Krim, what would you like to do?
Excuse me.
She's within 90 feet, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, I want to use Hunter's Mark, which will give you an additional 1d6 if I land an attack.
Ooh.
Okay, so she is going to be Hunter's marked. Let me. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Where is that? That's what I want. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna put a little red dot on her that will say that she is Hunter's marked. Okay. Okay. What would you like to do?
I think I'm going to. Use a fireball.
Okay.
Nice.
Does a 17 hit?
You can add a 1d4.
So just roll like 1d4.
Yeah, because you have bless.
I'm sorry? Yeah, you have bless, so you can run nice. Okay, you know what? That'll just barely hit. So let me remove that.
And you have like what? You got your hunter's mark, right? So you have like another die.
I think
there's
that's just for
like an
AC check.
extra.
For damage.
Hold on. Let me just double check things.
Mm-hmm.
So, Hunter's Mark, I believe, adds an additional damage to your attack, but I think it has to be. You can deal an extra 1d6 damage if you hit it with a weapon attack. So, So you choose a creature that you can see within 90 feet and mark it for an hour. You deal an extra 1d6 damage if you hit it with a weapon attack. You have advantage on perception or survival checks you make to find it. So it does have to be a weapon attack. So it can't. So it won't be added if it's a fireball attack.
Okay. I'm still gonna use fireball because she's up in the air, right? There's no way I'm hitting her with anything else.
You have your short bow.
I thought we don't have any.
They
other
have our
weapons.
weapons.
Oh yeah, that's true. My bad. I'm just looking at the sheets. That's why. Okay.
you're good.
Okay. Yes. So yes, you would just have your fireball. Fireball.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use fireball. Just
Okay. Go ahead. Oh yeah, we
the
just
fireball hits,
already
right?
rolled for attack. It does hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. Very nice. Wait. Okay, sorry. Yes, that's right. Okay.
Do I roll more for being blessed, or no? Or is that just a ACP?
No, that was just for the attack roll. It adds to basically
Okay.
it adds to your attack numbers so that you can have a better chance of hitting your target. Okay, so all right, good job. Okay, so you get in line of sight and you conjure a fireball in your hand, and even with your even though the bat is very tiny, you manage to take careful aim and you throw your fireball at you throw a fireball at the little bat, and it manages to hit it pretty well, and you can hear kind of like a little squeal, a little bat squeal, but she's still kind of managing to like she gets hit and manages to like fall a little bit, but then manages to catch herself and kind of bring herself back up. So yes, okay, did you move? I forget. No, you were there. Do you want to move or do you want to stay?
I think I'll stay.
Okay. Idella, you're up next.
I have an outside question.
Yes.
Is Talia actually still with the other guy? Like, is he like standing next to her still? Yes. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Yes, they technically are like they're kind of in their own little thing.
Realm.
Yeah, they're kind of like in their own little. They're not paying attention to what you guys are doing, and even though they're not in combat, they're kind of like slowly, like kind of they're still kind of like trying to keep their distance away from you guys. So I would say they're actually a little bit closer to. Hold on. Why do you keep disappearing on me? Why do you hate me? Where is my grid? I swear, this is fun. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Why? Oh, there it is. Why does it keep doing this? Jesus. I just want to move my token there. Let me just do this, please.
No.
Okay.
Suffer.
Yeah, apparently. Well, I'm having a hard time moving my token, so I'm just gonna draw. Oh my god, I can't even get the grid. Jesus. Okay. I hate my life. Okay. I only got the grid back. So they're probably kind of closer to like right here now. Where these two dots are. Okay, lesson learned. Don't like doing this on the iPad. Good to know.
I don't see Talia on the grid.
Because I am having difficulties on the with stupid token and
Okay, no.
Oh my god.
Right, or is she like further down from where she was?
Yeah, so you see where the two kind of spots where there's like the little tiny blue dots at kind of south of Gallant.
Yeah.
That's where they are.
Okay.
I cannot get Talia there, unfortunately, because it's being dumb. But yeah, so they're kind of keeping their distance.
Okay. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt towards Lunara.
Okay.
Alright, so this is what Guiding Bolt does, and I'm going to use it. Hoo hoo hoo.
Very nice.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, so hold on. Let me get the grid back. Okay. Okay, so that does barely hit. So, go ahead and roll for your attack.
Now, because she's a vampire, is she extra sensitive to radiant?
Yep.
She is, let me see what it says. Let me just double check. You know, I would think that she is sensitive to radiant, but it doesn't give me. It only says there's sunlight hypersensitivity, so that's like.
Okay. That's fine.
So I would say, you know what? Go ahead and. Well, okay, because I also didn't. I also realized that we're just gonna leave it as is. I'll take a look at it later on and come up with a number, because I also realized that Gallant's energy gun is technically is also radiant damage. So we'll leave it as is for today, and I'll figure that out later.
Okay. But next attack against her, Lunara, though, the person will have advantage. So whoever attacks next, have fun.
What?
Okay, so
why would you do that?
What do you mean?
No,
no. The person who attacks her has advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
not her.
Never mind. Thanks. All right. Right on.
Damn, Albert. See if I heal you.
My bad. I heard wrong.
Okay, so you kind of just put out your hand since you don't have your weapons. You just kind of put out your hand and cast Guiding Bolt. And even though it's hard to see, you still are able to make out like this tiny little bat in the air, and you manage to hit it. And again, you guys all kind of hear like a little bat squeal as well. And let's see, so okay, recorded damage. Gallant. She did 12 damage.
Fuck.
So that she's done.
Gallant, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna do math real quick.
Well, I have to move again. So we'll go there.
Okay.
Maybe. No, we're staying there. Once again, we're gonna take aim at this
The
bitch.
closest one's Italia. Just saying.
What does that mean?
I don't know. She doesn't know what's going on.
Okay.
Again, they're kind of like in their own. Yeah. Sorry. Go on.
Oh, she can stay that way for now.
Okay.
But for now, I'm going to move another right here. And we're going to take aim once more.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for attack.
Whew.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
All right.
Bitch.
There we go. All right. Meet my life. Hold on. I'm sorry. Go ahead and yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think he needs to roll for advantage, but he does get advantage on this.
Sorry, I
Gallant, go ahead and roll another roll. You don't need to. I don't think you even need to roll. Just in case, just roll one more time for advantage, because you technically do get advantage. Okay, yeah, obviously you still hit. So go ahead and roll for damage. Whee.
Nice.
Okey-dokes. So you move, and again, with your good marksman, you take careful aim, and even though this bat is tiny, you're able to make it out and go. And again, everybody hears this sound as it goes. And another beam of light just shoots out and gets the little bat. And again, you hear another little squeal. Yep. I'm trying to move my token, I'm sorry. Eek. Why do you not like me, dude? Why do you not want me to move my token? Okay,
Anything
whatever.
where you want to move?
Right around there, but I don't know if you guys are able to control my token, so that's all. Okay, so do you want to move anymore?
No, thank you.
All right, so Lunara is just like is a little bat, and she flies over. Oh my god, my feet. Let it be known that next time I'm gonna get a freaking laptop.
I mean, you could get
It
like
is there.
you could probably get a small like little Acer or Chromebook for like cheap now. Maybe, I don't even know anymore.
It just does not want me to move tokens, man. Why? Why are you like this? So annoying. Okay. I'm sorry, this is taking a hot second.
You're good.
That actually helps a little bit. Okay. No, it doesn't. It just does not want. I'm so frustrated with this. I'm sorry. Okay, so Nora is going. I'm just gonna use the little dot things for right now. Okay, so Lunara is going to move over towards right about here where the black dots are. And she's going to transform back into her human self. And she just kind of looks very annoyed. As she transforms back into herself, more guards start to appear, as well as Alistair. Let's see. Alistair's going to be in the dark blue, and he's going to be. Let's see. No. Take that back. He's going to be like right here. Ah. Where is the grid? Just do that. Okay. Alistair is where the blue dots are, and he's kind of seeing what's going on now, and he runs over, and he's just like, stop fighting, like, and just kind of like runs in between kind of everybody. Let's see. He'll kind of move to like right here. Oh my god. Where those dots are above Jekken. Oh god. Seeing what happens, seeing what is happening, Alistair moves and kind of is just like, stop this, please stop fighting. Like, just kind of like, so, like, kind of panicking in a way, and just kind of like, what the heck are you guys doing? And he's just like, please stand, everybody stand down. He kind of has his arms out and kind of like towards you guys and towards Lunara as well. And Lunara smirks at him, and very annoyed at the situation, and she is like, Alistair, your security is kind of lacking here. And he turns to her and just kind of like, says, my apologies, and he kind of like does a slight, like kind of a slight head nod to her, and he's like, I'm sorry for what is happening here. I like just kind of trying to like calm the situation down, but like clearly you guys can see that they kind of they know each other. After he apologizes to Lunara, he turns to you guys and he's like, what is the meaning of this? Why are you attacking one of our guests here?
Well,
Didn't I tell you already? That woman is an undead.
He turns to you and he says, I'm aware that that Lunara is a vampire, but she is considered a guest here. And he kind of stands a little firm, and
I do not abide by anybody who stands
I have a
with
question.
evil.
yes, what's up?
Would would Gallant be showing like have any marks left from her like grip?
I feel like he would.
Probably, but he's also wearing like clothes. Maybe on his hand, like it'll start to kind of like slightly discolor, but from like the very tight grip, but like otherwise there's no marks from like him being gripped that you can see visibly because he's wearing clothes.
Did somebody get... Hold on. I'm trying to think. Didn't one of us get bitten by her in our first encounter with her?
Jekken did.
Okay. We can...
I was gonna say, Gallant, as modest as you are, my man, it's time to disrobe a little bit.
You're a little
How
far
much?
away from him, so you're kind of like yelling, kind of like talking very loudly or projecting to him. But yes, sorry.
I just see Crims just screaming, "Strip!"
Okay. I'm gonna try and explain to him that, like, although she is a guest, she was forcefully holding one of our own, pretty much against his will, to the point where she was leaving like visible marks into him and was nearly actually like breaking skin and doing damage.
Technically, she didn't do damage. Technically, she didn't do damage, but like,
I said nearly.
Well, it wouldn't be like more bruising.
You
than,
said
like,
yourself she was
scratches.
almost there.
there wouldn't be any scratches. It would be like bruising for sure. Yeah, I would say bruising. Ugh.
I guess I'll tell him, if you're willing to just hear us out and like look at the marks to just prove that this is technically just self-defense.
Crim, go ahead and make
That woman is evil and deserves to die.
Albert, shut up.
Oof.
Damn it, Crim.
He is just
good.
not. Alistair is not budging. He's kind of very firm in his position and just like
Yes.
he's ready to be like he kind of instructs the guards to kind of like start surrounding everybody and kind of matching up guards to like to each of you, kind of like just trying to make sure that you guys don't do anything, and kind of same around her. As that happens, you start to see a couple of other guards. Let me see here. We're just gonna do these.
Can I bring up the fact that we don't have one of our party members near us because of the separation of Lunara and whomever the guys with Talia, and so thus we were concerned for safety of our party and for the well-being around everybody else.
Why do you invite vampires to your parties?
Albert, shut the fuck up.
So, you can. I'm sorry. I just completely blanked at what you just said. I was putting little dots on the map.
No, you're fine. So I want to bring up the fact of like we've had encountered with her before, and she harmed our party the last time we encountered her. And
He works for an evil dragon.
because of the last experience and then as a recent experience, she has purposely separated our party members, and we are now, I'm gonna say now, missing one, because even though like Talia could probably still hear somewhat of what's happening, we no longer could probably see her because of the crowd.
You can still see her. Like the dance floor is still pretty like clear, so you technically still have kind of a line of sight. She's just a ways away from you.
Okay, but I want to like persuade Alistair of like, for safety, like because Lunara stepped in and separated our party members, and now one of our party members is away from us, and from previous circumstances, and also me seeing what she was doing to Gallant, we were not safe. If anything, we were acting in self-defense because she started it. Because I was trying to cut in, and she was just like, "Nah, girl, not happening."
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
God, I have a 3. This is not gonna do great.
Please, God Almighty.
Okay. He looks at you and just kind of like he kind of nods and considers what you're saying. And he turns to Lunara and asks like if this is true, and she just doesn't deny it. She's like, yeah, we have had troubles in the past with these folks, but I just wanted to I was just trying to help I was just trying to help separate because I'm not very elegant, but pretend that she is talking very elegantly.
Are we? We're not in combat anymore, correct?
Yes, I would say we're out of combat
Okay.
right now.
We.
Ow! I will let that vampire lady go.
Shut up, Albert.
We are technically
It's who I am.
So Grim is gonna say this. So is no one gonna check on the bruises I mentioned, or no? Okay.
I'm not taking my shirt off.
Lunara,
20 gold.
Lunara says, my master just wanted to talk to the tiefling over there, and I wanted to, and I just kind of cut in and was just helping my master over there. And she kind of like nudges over towards where Talia is, and
That's the evil dragon.
everybody can tell, like you guys can all see when she says that, like the color drains from Alistair's face, and he turns to see where Talia is and the man that he's with or she's with, and he is just like he's just kind of like, you can just tell he's just kind of like frozen. She and so Lunara continues, and she's like, so yes, I may have gotten a little carried away, but he needed to talk to her. And again, he's just speechless, and he can't, like, he's frozen and he can't like talk. You can kind of see that he's starting to shake a little bit as he kind of like looks across the way to where they are on kind of the other side of like the dance floor area. And as like you guys are like all doing this, they're still like over on the dance floor, kind of like in a way, kind of still kind of swaying, kind of like dancing, and he's just kind of the man is just kind of like whispering quietly into Talia's ear, and you can like beforehand, like some of you had already seen that the color had like completely drained from her face. Her usually bright red skin is now kind of like an ashy, almost like kind of like a grayish kind of color with a slightly red tint. And as you guys also turn to see who they're all looking at, you just feel this very dark, strong presence from coming, just emanating from that area. Why did you roll a d4?
Sorry,
Just for
the last
just for
thing
funsies.
no, it's the last thing I rolled. So it's like selected, and I accidentally hit my space bar.
Ah, okay.
Huh, does that really work like that?
I say,
So
is this us making moves right now?
he's Alistair still kind of like frozen. He's like, your master is here. And Lunara just kind of smiles and says, yes, I happened to invite him since I received an invite. He's my +1. He just kind of like starts to kind of like he kind of like looks at all of you guys and is like basically giving you a look as if to say, don't do anything. Like, don't make any stupid, hasty moves.
I was gonna resort back to old reliable and have Matthias throw me.
I don't think we're high enough level.
Matthias is a freaking snake. Matthias one
That's
is
even better.
a
You
snake.
can catapult me.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, it's not.
All right. Sorry, give me 1 second. So as this is kind of happening, all of a sudden, you guys are now watching them, and you see, you kind of it's slightly hard to tell, but you can kind of see that he takes something out of his pocket, and just oh gosh, sorry, I'm reading my notes.
You're good.
He takes something out of his pocket, and he just does. You can see now he does a few quick jabs into Talia, and she kind of it's kind of hard to tell their facial expressions because they she has a mask on, and he has like a full-on face mask too, and he just again, he does kind of a few quick jabs, and she kind of like, you can see kind of like her mouth kind of like fall open a little bit, and she starts to fall a little bit limp in
real quick,
in his arms. Yes.
Did he like stab her with whatever he took out of his pocket, or did he just punch her real quick?
Yes.
We don't know exactly. We just see like he.
You don't know exactly. You can assume though, but you don't know exactly what happens. But you can see that like something is she is being like attacked by him. But he like does it very, very quickly. And she kind of starts to falter and kind of like falls in his arms before he just kind of lets go and allows her to just fall onto the ground. She kind of like you can see her like fall to the ground and just like kind of like struggling a little bit in pain, somewhat gasping for air, and slowly, like it doesn't happen very quickly, but you can start to see kind of a pool of blood as well. At this point, he kind of he looks at her for a moment and then turns to see all of you and takes like a step or two towards you guys, towards your group, and takes off his mask. And you see he's like, this guy is tall. He has kind of slightly pointed ears, kind of ashen-ish skin, and longish dark black hair. He has kind of like a little bit of yellow in his eyes, but most of his eyes are like almost like, if they're not pure black, but like the colors of them are black. And he just kind of has like this darkness about him, and he just he addresses you guys and smiles, and just and announces to you, I'm sure you can guess who I am at this point. I just want to give you a little warning that this, and he points to Talia, will be the result if you go along with her plan and cross me. You will all die if you follow her into her plan, and there will again, I'm sorry, I'm not elegant. Pretend he has like just kind of a darker, more confident demeanor. I am very awkward.
He's French.
He's French.
You all die.
He after he says, if you don't want to become like this, you're welcome to, and if you are in, and if you would prefer to be either profitable or successful, consider joining us to helping this land grow. And if not, end up like her.
There's the
And
guy who enslaves the people.
and with that, after he addresses you, he disappears into basically kind of a cloud of smoke and disappears. And from the corners of your eyes, you also see Lunara kind of disappear into kind of like a arcane spiral of purple smoke, and she disappears as well.
Can I run over
You fiends!
to Talia and cast restoration?
Yeah. Go ahead and run over to you can okay, so you after they leave and the like the tension kind of drops, you just immediately run over to Talia, and at this point, like she is unconscious. She is just kind of like barely breathing. there's multiple. She has multiple stab wounds in her abdomen area, and she isn't like now. There's like a decent pool of blood that's kind of starting to form around her. So you go to use restoration on her, and you notice that it doesn't heal her fully. Like, she kind of remains unconscious, and the wound, like the bleed, you manage to make the bleeding stop, but like she's still unconscious, and she's still having a hard time breathing.
Can I use I'm gonna use all my healing. It's nighttime. I'm gonna go to sleep soon. Hopefully. Where am I looking for? Not that one.
While she's deciding, can I use detect poison and disease
On her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You are all of you guys running over towards her? What are you guys doing? I know that Idella and Krim are running over to her.
I'm also
Albert, okay. What about the rest of you?
And you said Lenara is gone too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just make sure.
I have a spell that can neutralize diseases or poisons.
Well, that's the thing. I just used restoration, and it should her HP should be at full, cure certain diseases, curses, and poisons, and she's still breathing hard and is unconscious.
Okay. All right. Well, that doesn't make sense.
I think we just need to take her back to the tavern and just, like, I guess nurse her back to health.
I agree.
Wait, what do I get for my detect poisons and shit?
You surprisingly, you don't find you don't detect any poison. You don't detect what is it? Detect poison and what else?
Disease.
Yes.
You don't. Surprisingly, you don't detect any poison or disease from her.
My detect good and evil can see if objects are desecrated or anything like that. So if she's cursed or something like that, I should be able to tell.
I would say that's objects, not necessarily people.
I mean, it's like
People are not objects.
They kind of are.
People are not objects.
Kind of the physical thing.
Well, hold on. People aren't objects, yes, but a rib is an object.
Wait, what?
So if he detects it on the muscle group of her, is that never mind.
Does anybody have detect magic?
What? You went so far to say never mind.
Because is that not technically an object? If he casts it on the muscle grouping.
So the thing is, I think like she is a physical, like there's a physical aspect to her body. If there is something around that is cursed, I should be able to detect it, regardless of it being alive or not.
I don't think an object.
I would think
counts
like an
biological
inanimate
material.
Yeah, I would think just an inanimate object.
But it's the ability to detect curses, which is like a mystical thing.
Yeah, but in the context of D&D, an object is not part of a person, like a being.
She's unconscious, right?
Yeah.
She is unconscious. Yes.
No, that does not make her an object.
Hypothetically, Jesus Christ, no. Hypothetically speaking, if we were to possibly place an object inside of the wound,
Bruh, that would no, that doesn't work because you're going to detect that object, and that object that you put in, it's not gonna like absorb the effect of like
curse
whatever
seeps
is, yeah, it's not like it's gonna
The
absorb
shot.
what's gonna attack. Yeah, no.
Question. Can I use dispel magic on her just in case there's any type of magic? Because she's technically a creature, correct?
Yes.
Okay, can I use dispel magic to
You
see
can
if there's...
try.
She's a creature? Okay, she's a creature. No.
Technically, she's
That's cold.
more of a creature than an object, Albert.
I don't know. Objects are physical things. Define object.
I'm uncomfortable with this line of questioning. Continue. Let's move on. 13.
Okay. So you try your restoration. You try to put your hands over her and try to cast dispel magic, and you just kind of there's this glow that just kind of goes through her and just kind of dissipates. She is still in the same state.
Okay, so nothing. So this is not magical.
All right. Well, fuck this. I'm gonna go back to
Unless it's
Alistair,
an
and I'm
object
gonna
that is
demand answers on how he fucking knows them.
mystical.
Well, let's get Talia to safety first, and then I'm gonna take Talia to the tavern, or if Alistair can
Who's gonna
offer a
handle
room.
this situation with Alistair? Yeah, I was gonna say.
But right now, my priority is to make sure Talia is safe and everything. So I could, if he offers a room, great. But if not, I need to get her back to the tavern as soon as possible.
Alistair kind of runs over and has kind of has the guards kind of keep away from from the situation, and kind of runs over to all of you, both very you can tell that he's very shaken up. There is true fear in his eyes, and he starts apologizing profusely, saying, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And I didn't know that this was going to happen. I just didn't know. I'm so sorry. Is she okay? Are you able to heal her?
No, she's unconscious still. I need either to get her to the tavern, or if you can spare a room for the night. I just need to make sure she's okay. And I'm losing my temper now.
He looks at Talia, and the thought that he thinks for a moment and says, if you're not able to heal her with just normal spells, this might be something bigger than you might need some help. I would suggest taking her to the church. It's not too far. I can have guards escort you and help you get there. But yeah, he's just kind of stumbling on his words and looking very very regretfully and just kind of very distraught at what's happening, and I'll have guards escort you. I think she needs the church, she needs some sort of the church's help if regular healing spells are not working.
Okay, fine. I'm going to go to the church. I need someone to help me carry Talia. Did we bring the horse with us?
I would say he's out.
No.
He's outside.
Oh, let's say
He's outside.
Okay, I didn't know if he was still at the tavern.
You guys did and Gallant brought him, and then the rest walked.
Okay, well, I'm heading to, I'm assuming the Church of Lathander or one of the churches.
Yeah, it's kind of like the main church that's kind of by the capital area, or by the actual castle. It's like the church that's the main church that's there.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I would, if somebody can actually carry Talia to
I'll take her in.
my horse. Okay. And I'm just gonna take her to the church. You guys can figure this out before I punch the host in the face because I'm losing it. So I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna
Okay.
pick her up and throw her over my shoulder, and as I'm walking
Like a
by
sack
the
of
host guy, I'm gonna
potatoes?
step
Oh my
on the floor
God.
next to his feet. Yeah.
I'm just
Can I
picturing.
can I
Just
stop him
picturing-
and pick her
Not
up,
like-
pick her up
Yes,
bridal style like a fucking
you
woman?
can do whatever
Jesus
the heck you want.
Christ.
So Albert
And-
is about to pick Talia up and just kind of like almost about sling her over his shoulder.
Not like that. Jeez.
That's literally what you said.
Like,
It's literally what you said.
I'm not like throwing her back over my shoulder like a sack. I'm like picking her up kind of
Over
like
my
a baby,
shoulder. It's over my
almost,
shoulder,
on my
bro.
shoulder. She's bigger than a baby.
well, just bridal carry
Whatever.
her, please.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, so
The
who's all?
point is, I
I'll
wanted to
get-
spit on the ground next to the guy as I was walking by him. With her
Okay.
in my arms.
So who is holding her? Albert,
Yes.
or okay. So Albert picks her up, and kind of like holds her, kind of holds Talia gently, and you can kind of like feel kind of like her shallow breathing. Like she is breathing, but it is kind of like strained and just kind of like it's worrisome. It's not normal breathing. And she just kind of like is there limp, basically. Who all is going to the church with Idella and Albert?
I'll go.
Okay.
I want to, but I'm not sure if it'd be better if I stayed.
I say, well, if it's, well, that's already 4 of us going. So if
I mean, you're like everybody can go if they want, or like you guys can split it up. It's up to you guys. So
I say somebody should stay to grill homeboy with some questions.
Debs,
I'll stay with
I
Grim.
say Crim and Gallant.
No.
I'm going to the church, bro.
I feel like I should stay because
Yeah.
Okay.
You were
Actually, yeah.
invited. So it's
Yes.
kind of like, bro, what the heck?
okay, Jackin is going to
I don't know where Matthias is
stay.
going.
wait, what'd you do?
Matthias,
I have a
Matthias,
question.
you're a snack. Yes. What's up, Grim?
Is torture gonna be allowed?
No. No.
I say yes.
You guys already gonna be
Okay.
all
If
right.
you weren't.
So okay, so I've got
Very
Idella, Gallant, and Albert going to the church. Jackin is staying to question. Crim and
Is that a
Matthias, what do you guys want to do?
Crim's staying.
Crim staying?
Wait,
Okay.
is that a no?
No, what?
Yeah, I'm staying.
Okay. Crim is staying. Matthias, what do you want to do?
I guess I'm staying.
All right. So, let's see. So Albert picks, again, has Talia in his arms, and Idella walks quickly, or almost kind of like they briskly walk out, and who else? Oh, and Gallant also follows. You guys all kind of like quickly go. And Alistair yells to some nearby guards, and he says, "Guards, lead them over to the church. Make haste." And they you like a few guards kind of like surround you so that they kind of block block kind of the vision from other guests who are kind of like still there and are just like, what the heck is going on? They manage to make like, they kind of like move people aside and make a path to let you guys get through. And you guys before you leave, well, you guys actually like, well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if at this point, if you guys are even thinking about getting your weapons before you get to the church, or if you're just like, we need to get to the church ASAP.
I'm just heading to
That's
the
up to you guys.
church.
If the guards are escorting us, can I just say like, hey, bring our stuff?
Yeah, that could work. Yeah. Okay.
I will agree.
So okay. So again, they a couple of the guards after you say, can you go get our stuff? Get your names, and they go retrieve what you left at the weapons area, and then they like say, we'll meet you there. You guys just kind of make haste. They actually offer Raymond is there, but they also offer like a couple more horses to kind of make sure that that you guys get there faster. So
How about?
I know, like,
Hmm.
sorry, go on.
No, go.
What were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna suggest that, if Talia will be on on back of Raymond with Gallant, and then I can hop on another horse. And Albert, are you even gonna hop on a horse during this?
I'll run. It's fine.
Oh God! All right.
He'll just be running.
Poor thing.
I just imagine like the horses galloping off, and Albert's just like running as fast as he can, but he's just not as fast as the horse. And he's like, "Don't worry, guys, I'll catch up."
I'm pretty fast, you know. My athletics are on point.
Okay. All right. So
They can't go that fast if they're traveling with an injured person.
Well, good
So
thing Brutus will
Gallant
run
and-
with you.
so Gallant holds Talia on.
I'll pass. Talia.
Carries.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Pass off to Gallant, who gets on Raymond, and Idella is brought a horse, a separate horse, and she just hops on, and you guys just head off to the church. Albert is trailing behind, surprisingly fast, but about going the speed about like Brutus is matching your speed, I would say. Like, it's kind of like you're doing your best.
I would just say that the horses can't really run or gallop because you guys are carrying an injured person, you know? So they're kind of like
can gallop.
I mean, she's
Thank
injured,
you.
but she's not bleeding out. We just need to get her to the church.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All the stuff you guys gave me about throwing her over my shoulder.
Okay. So you guys head off to the church.
Have your baby girl be comfortable. Goddamn.
Matthias, Krim, and Jekin, what do you guys want to do?
I want to confront
Torture this motherfucker.
Alistair.
What do you want to say to him? Okay, so you're basically like, come here for a sec, like just kind of like motioning for him to kind of like
Come here, motherfucker.
yeah, pretty much. And he again, he looks ashamed and very like remorseful and like and very, very shaken up. What do you want to say to him?
I want to ask, where did you meet what's her name?
Lunara.
Lunara?
Lenara.
He pauses for a second, kind of like composes himself, and he takes a takes a breath and says, Lunara has actually funded quite a few business ventures of mine. She's helped to grow some. Actually, she's helped to grow some of the businesses here. With he kind of like winces a little bit at like what do you like and says like she has an operation that has people everywhere, and like she has many resources, and they've
From slave labor.
Shh. We're not there.
You're not there. And so like we've had some meetings with her to kind of discuss business propositions and plans. She, as you can imagine, honestly, we were very uncomfortable with it because she works for Archon. She works directly under him, and basically defying them means potential destruction for not just us, but like it's complicated. In a way, we're trying to protect, like a lot of us nobles are trying to protect the city of Galdona from being completely destroyed. And if the only way that it seems like the only way that we can survive is if we work with them, unfortunately. So that's how we know her. And she, like a lot of and the higher ups are usually invited to special gatherings and things like that. They don't arrive, like they don't come too often. I didn't even know if she was going to come to this gathering, honestly. So again, it's very complicated, and I am so sorry that you had to get that you were caught in the middle of all of this. And your friend, he looks very concerned. He's like, I hope she turns out okay.
So essentially, you're essentially just hostage.
I guess that's a way of looking at it. A few years ago, when Archon first attacked the city, he was about to decimate it. But then he made the city basically a deal that if we can make it profitable and gather as much treasure and goods and money and gold, riches basically, and profit, he will let the city live on and not destroy it, as long as we give him a good chunk of, like, basically our taxes are extremely high, but we still make it work because the trade is just so good throughout the city. But essentially, in a way, I guess you could say that we are.
So, so how about this? Because at this rate, it's either you're going to fail, and then he'll wipe you out, or you outlive a dragon, which is damn near impossible.
What was that
entire-
second one? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Out of game. I did not hear your second part of that.
Oh, you or you outlive a dragon somehow, which
Okay,
seems
yeah.
nearly impossible.
Okay.
So, if you arm us and side with us, we could get rid of the dragon and free the town. I can't speak for these two, but that threat seemed like he was more not fearful, but he wouldn't step out of his comfort zone if we didn't actually pose a threat.
He doesn't look too convinced. Like he kind of like
Can I roll
kind of
persuasion?
yes, in just a second. He doesn't look too convinced, but like he kind of smiles a little sadly. Go ahead and roll persuasion though.
Please, God Almighty.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay. He looks at you and kind of like smiles sadly. It's true. We either outlive a dragon, which does not seem well at this rate. It's going to our lives are just going to be like it's going to be a hostage situation for the rest of our lives. Or we can try to, if we try to, nobody like has, from what we've, he thinks for a moment and he's like, in our history, from what we have read and known, nobody has been able to defeat him. He seems to have kind of like this magic backing him up, and anybody who has gone against him has not returned alive. And it's but if say we were to help you out, what would you need?
For one, you seem like a well put together guy. I imagine you have some stash of notes about him somewhere.
We I mean, it's somewhat general knowledge. You can go to the library and read past writings, past stories about him, and what people, at least somewhat, what people know about him. I have only met him a handful of times, and each time it's just he's very imposing, very intimidating, and just he can make a whole room just like freeze with fear.
Yeah, trust me, I get that. So would it be asking too much to look into your treasures and see if there's something that could fit our party's needs? We're all different. We all can't use and operate the same way. Is it another persuasion or?
I was just gonna say, I would say, yeah, roll one more persuasion. He thinks for a moment, but then kind of he looks slightly defeated. He's like, "I'm sorry, I don't think that would be the best situation. They do have eyes watching. They always have somebody or something watching. And if they find out that we helped you provide weapons, it could be bad for us. As much as I would like to help you, and I'd like to believe that you would be able to, be better than those before you. But from what we've seen in our history, it's just he looks very defeated and very like just kind of sad at this point. He's like, I don't have any belief. We've been living like this for a very long time already now. There's not much, like, we haven't had much hope in a very long time.
Coward.
Gallant, Jekin, want to step in on this?
You're with Jekin and Matthias.
Oh yeah, Matthias. Sorry, my bad.
You know if there's anybody that can help us, since you seem not willing to risk your hide to not only save yourselves but your people as well.
And your daughter.
Yeah.
He takes kind of like sighs, and he's like, this is our way of protecting our own. Like I said, if we go against him and they find out, he'll destroy everything. So this is the only way that we can think to try to survive without.
So you would rather just get destroyed later than get destroyed now, huh?
We've been over what the inevitability is. You can either set a good example for your daughter and stand and fight, or just show her it's okay to bend.
Do you really want this blood on your hands?
Jack and I want you to roll a persuasion check.
20.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mwah.
geez.
Chef's kiss.
Can I kiss Jekin?
That worked.
Alistair looks at you, Jekin, and looks kind of deep into your eyes, and like he can see like the seriousness in what you're trying to say, and he thinks for a moment and thinks about his wife and his daughter, Coraline, who was dancing with you earlier, and seeing how happy she was at her party, and how happy she was just dancing with you and having a good time. He asks, "Do you really think that you would be able to defeat him?"
Victory is the only option for us.
He thinks for a moment, and looks around. I can't help you right now, but let me figure out a way to see what we can do to help, what we can do to get you anything that we can to help you defeat him on his quest, help you defeat him, as it seems that is your quest. But we can't, we shouldn't discuss it here. We need to be very careful. We need to be very careful about this, and we cannot. We need to, like I said, they have eyes and ears everywhere, always watching, always listening. So we need to be very, very careful about this. If they find out, there will be hell to pay, and Galdona probably will not survive that. And I'm sorry, what did you say, Tucken?
I said, do I have your word on that?
He nods and says, "You have my word." He thinks for a moment. He thinks for a moment and says, and just kind of like says as a just kind of a little bit louder, a little bit louder to you guys. He's like, again, I apologize for what happened today, but I am grateful that you came here to perform for my daughter's birthday, and just kind of deal with all of this. And he takes off. He takes kind of like this amulet from around that he was wearing around his neck and puts it over you as a gift of my sincere apologies and my thanks for you coming to deal with this. And he just kind of like gives a ever so slight nod to you. So now you now have an amulet that you're wearing around your neck.
Okay.
Outside of game question, can I get a time check?
Yes, time check for everybody. We are going kind of a little bit late today.
It is 30 minutes after midnight.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have work super early tomorrow.
I think it's a good place to stop, to be honest.
I believe it is. I think it is that's actually kind of where I wanted to stop, so that's good. Cool. All right, so we will pick this up next week. Let me double check. I am not out of town, so we will have it just hopefully no technical difficulties even then. I will be back in my home and being able to control things a little bit better. Thank you for being very patient with my technical difficulties on my end, but it seemed to work okay-ish. But yeah, you guys finally made it through the
party
masquerade.
Yay!
Yay!
Right.
With some difficulties, but that's the whole point of the plot.
Yeah.
That's just a theory.
Oh, Phil.
Game theory.
I'm hubby needs
Thanks for
some stuff,
watching.
so I'm gonna bounce and raid out. But thanks again for hosting, Stir.
Of course. So we'll do this again, same time next week.
All right.
I will also send out a reminder either Friday or Saturday morning because I procrastinate. So
Okay.
thank you all for joining. I appreciate you all.
Yeah.
It was a
Good
night,
fucking
everybody.
pleasure, and I'm so sorry, but I gotta go.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, go bed. Go sleep.
Later.
Bye, guys.
Go home, go back.
Okay, everyone, we're gonna raid out. Let's see. Who shall I throw you guys at? Well, Stells is currently playing some Hunt. Maybe I'll throw you guys at Stells. But YouTube, thanks for hanging out with us. I will see you guys Tuesday. Well, Twitch side, we are going to be raiding out to Stells, I believe. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we'll raid to Stells. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Give Stells lots of TLC. I think Tuesday I'm gonna be doing some art. I got some stuff that I want to do, so I'll be streaming on YouTube and Twitch for that. So yeah, so art will be happening. But I'll see you guys later. Rest well. Good night.